Hello everyone, welcome back to another video of my channel. Today we continue playing GeoGuessr and one of my favorite maps to play, which is called Football Stadiums of the World. We're getting stadiums from all over the world and it makes it a lot of fun. We'll do this in a sort of marathon way, so we'll play a total of 10 games. We have 10 tabs open, 5 games per round, so a total of 50 stadiums, 50 rounds we'll play. Really excited about it. The conditions will all be the same. We'll allow 2 minutes per round to be able to properly find the stadium. Moving is allowed. And all the challenge links will be in the description. If you want to play the same rounds I'm playing beforehand or in your own time, the links will be there. Or just enjoy the video and have a good watch and guess along as I play. Let's get straight into game 1. Start game, and yeah, hope you enjoy. We start where? Arena da Floresta. Povo de Acre. Okay, interesting one. So Acre is a region in Brazil, this one here. So I think the biggest city is Rio Branco, and we have the name of the stadium, so potentially it's findable. Oh my god, Arena da Floresta, isn't it this one? Yeah, that was quicker than I expected. No way. Can we get closer? Can we get inside? That'd be great to see from the inside, but maybe we can't. Anyway, yeah, Acre is this region of Brazil that is memed about because of how far it is from the rest of Brazil, and they claim it's not a real place, but it is a region bordering Peru and Bolivia. And yeah, we're in the city of Rio Branco and Arena da Floresta. Let's try to get the perfect score. So stadium is to our north. So we're probably on this road, like around there. That would make the most sense. Right? Because it's roughly northwest. We wouldn't be on that side because that would be west, more in the east. So yeah, I'm happy sending it there. Just down the road, we get the 5,000 points. Great round there in Brazil. Let's continue. Second stadium, much larger. Welcome to the home of WP Rugby. Okay, Rugby Stadium. WP doesn't particularly mean anything. Fritz Sonnenberg, sounds like German. Let's move, see if we can get any more clues. I'm not sure here. It's in English though. So where could we be? Can we get any more clues? Let's move around. Could this ever be South Africa? That's a crazy shout, but I don't know why I thought of that. Sun is to the north if you line it up with a compass. So we are in the southern hemisphere. So we could be there. You know, it's a classic GeoGuessr tip to line up the sun with a compass. Wait, is that... With this mountains in the back, it makes me think of Cape Town. Let's get into Cape Town. Right. I know there's a few stadiums. DHL Stadium. I'm not sure if this one's the correct one though. We don't have too much time, so I'm gonna have to gamble. There's one here, Hampton Rugby Club. Let's see if we can find another one though. More like downtown Cape Town. So one here, but it doesn't look fairly big. We're in a very big stadium. Okay, I think we're moving away from where it could be. To be honest, the one I clicked is not a crazy shout. So stadium is to our north, we're in the south, potentially like we're here. We'll find out. That's my best guess. 2, 1. Oh my god, it was correct. No way, no way. Great round there in South Africa. Yeah, we used the geography and the sun and the vibe to get it correctly. I'm impressed myself, you know. Let's continue. Next up, let's lock in. Feels like Mexico. Yeah, León. León is a club from Mexico that I've heard of. So let's get into Mexico. Mexico is a huge country. And there is a city called León. That's what my suspicion was, that there was a city called León. So it's probably from this city. Now, can we find the stadium? Well, here, no. This is like the university grounds. It's a fairly big stadium, so it should be findable. Estadio León. Estadio León, Club León. I think this is it. I think we found it. It is official coverage, so stadium kind of goes north-south with a little bit of a northeast. Yeah, you can see the direction of the stadium, and if you line up the compass up top, it adds up. So yeah, I'm happy sending it there. Pretty confident it is here. Nice find there in León, Mexico. 3 out of 3 so far. Let's continue. Next up, Estadio Sausalito, Municipalidad de Viña del Mar. Okay, we continue in Latin America. So imagine the stadium is this side, yeah. We can't move any further, but you can see the stadium there. So yeah, I've heard of Viña del Mar. I think it's in Chile, not too far from Santiago. Yeah, it's here. So it is fine. I'm sure it's findable, and it does show already. Estadio Sausalito. Nice investigation there to find it in Chile. Now the stadium is to our east, so we're in the west, somewhere in this park next to the water. So like there, I think we're there. Using all the clues around us, it's probably here. So I'm gonna send it with a few seconds spare, but really cool round in Chile, in Viña del Mar, Estadio Sausalito. Correct again. Very good round. Next. Ooh, okay, different sort of perspective here. Massive club, honestly. This club is very large. These players are absolute legends, like Griezmann, De Paul, Koke, Correa, Memphis. Not sure from what season this is, probably like 2-3 years ago maybe, this image. But yeah, we're talking about Atlético de Madrid. Big team from the city of Madrid, of course. So yeah, probably this is the shop of the stadium, of the new stadium of Atlético Madrid that was opened a few years ago. So let's get into Madrid, capital of Spain, of course. And it's here in the east, right? This one is Atlético Madrid Stadium, Estadio Riyad Air Metropolitano. So is there a shop? Likely there is, but yeah, oficina, which means office. Yeah, tour and museum. I think if we go here, that should give us the points. Anyway, cool round there. Send it. And it is correct. First game, 5 out of 5. I cannot complain. Absolutely insane. Let's go into game 2. Start game. Come on. Okay, we begin in a medium-sized stadium with an Olympic track around it. The city of Chennai. Wow, this is really cool. So Chennai is a team, well, it's a club, and it's a city in India. You can read that there. The club is actually called Chennaiyin FC. Chennaiyin FC. So let's try to find it. Chennai is in the east coast of India. What's the state called again? Tamil Nadu, of course. They speak Tamil in the city. It's a different language. There's a lot of languages in India, and this is one of them. Different script as well they use to Hindu. So is it this one? Could be. It's one of the larger ones of the city. Now, could there be other ones? I'm not sure. Rajasthan Stadium. This looks like a different sort of stadium. It's hockey stadium here. No. I like this one because it has 4 stands and it kind of looks like it has a track around. So I'm going to send it here. Correct. Come on. Apologies. Let's continue. Next up, Mazuma Stadium, Morecambe FC. So I love when you get the name of the stadium right off the bat and the name of the city and the club. So I think we are in the UK. The architecture feels British. Now, it is a smaller club. Also, the rear yellow license plates of all the cars confirm that we are in the UK. Morecambe FC. Let's get straight into the map because I don't know about where Morecambe could be. We're probably gonna have to scan from this zoom level. And I'm gonna start with England. Assuming it is England and not the other countries of the United Kingdom. Morecambe. Okay, I'm not seeing it. I'm scanning, but it's not showing. I might be missing it. It might be screaming to me, but there's a lot of towns. Let's get into Scotland, even though. Let's look around. That could be Scotland. Could be, why not? Morecambe. Okay, I'm not sure here. Against Oxford United. Is it ever around Oxford because they're playing them? Okay, it's a tough round. I'm not sure where Morecambe is. It's unfortunate. Do apologize to my British fans. This is quite niche. I'm not English by no means. Okay, time's up. Okay, Morecambe, the west coast near Lancaster. Okay, fair enough. I did not know that. And it wasn't even showing from this zoom level, so that was a tough round. Incorrect, but let's move on. Ooh. They're having some sort of ceremony. It's like this tree. Really cool round. Feels like there's some sort of event going on. Baku. Ooh, look at that. Baku 2017. I think they played the Europa League final or some sort of major tournament here. So Baku, we're talking about the capital of Azerbaijan in the Caspian Sea in the east. And this is probably the main stadium of the city because this is huge. So can we find it? Aliyev Center. Not sure is that. There's another big stadium here. Okay. I would have thought there was like one main stadium, and here it is. Here it is. Baku Stadium. I think this one's it. It makes the most sense. It's huge. I mean, there's water west, but we cannot see it, and I'm confident sending it here. Baku in Azerbaijan. And it is correct, Baku Stadium. Great find there. Really cool one. Move on. Oh my god. Celebrating a new Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe is not even on GeoGuessr, so this is really cool. So yeah, we are in between Harare and Norton. This is really cool because it's not in the game, this country. I don't know how they got this imagery. It's obviously unofficial. So Harare is here and Norton is here. So assuming this is the R2, I'm gonna look for the stadium along this line, but the R2 is not the A5. I mean, it could be. Anyway, I think we're closer to the center. Let's just look for the stadium, scratch the highways. So, what about this? Cricket club? No. Glamis Stadium ever? There's a stadium we found there. Rufaro Stadium, another one there. Can we get closer? It is a big stadium. It is a big stadium. Some more stadiums here in the south. Ooh, okay. I mean, the A4. Ooh, we might not be able to find this one. There's so many stadiums. What about this one? National Sports Stadium. It's closer to this other town in the west, which I like. The fact that it's closer to Norton, I like that. I think I'm gonna gamble and say it's this one. Spent the last few seconds though looking for alternatives. It doesn't feel we're in the center, so yeah, I'm gonna send it there. Ah, it was that one. Come on, we were right next to the highway. I don't know why I said R2A5, but yeah, We're in the National Sports Stadium of Zimbabwe, right on the highway down the road. Really cool one there in Zimbabwe, in Harare, capital of Zimbabwe. Let's move on. Okay, Velje Stadion. We're somewhere in Scandinavia. Velje, I think the town's called Velje. Now, can we get a country, please? We have EU strip, but I mean, most Scandinavian countries are part of the EU. Is it Norway, Denmark, Sweden? I should probably know this, but I don't. I don't. Okay, we're losing a lot of time going here, but I need a country to narrow down the search. Ah, tough. This is tough. I always struggle to differentiate these countries. Okay, a minute has passed. We only have 1 minute on the clock left. So, okay, DK. Okay. .dk. So we're in Denmark. It was my first thought, so I don't know why I second guessed myself so much. So Velje Stadion. Okay, from this zoom level, it should show, because it's not the largest of countries, but now, will we be able to find it? Velje. Oh, nice. 30 seconds left. Can we find the stadium? Velje Stadion. Nice. Okay, we can take our time now. So, stadiums to our south, we're in the north. We're probably like here, like right next to this parking, next to the main road. Yeah, send it. Really happy how that round played out. I wasn't too sure we were going to be able to find it, but yeah, really cool one in Velje, Denmark. So yeah, in this one we found, how many? 4 out of 5. No, yeah, 4 out of 5. So 9 out of 10 so far. Let's continue to the third game. Ooh, okay. Murcia. Costa Cálida. Okay, so we're in Spain. La Liga, you can see that there, which is the first tip of Spanish football. So Murcia, I want to say it's a region, and it's a big city here in the south of Spain. This is a decently sized stadium. Nova Invicta. Let's try to look for a stadium first. There's a lot of things going on here in Murcia, actually. Stadium here. Estadio La Condomina, is it ever? Estadio Cartagonova, no. We have the name of the stadium, which is good. Cartagonova. Now, is that ever a place? Cartagena? Oh, yeah. Okay, so Murcia is probably the region here. And Cartagena is one of the city in the region, and we have the stadium here. FC Cartagena, Estadio Cartagonova. Really cool one. We're talking about the club of Cartagena, probably from the second tier of Spanish football. And yeah, right next to the Mediterranean Sea. Very beautiful location. So yeah, we can send it confidently. Correct. Nice. Let's move on. I can't read that. What does it say? Like ODO? Anyway. Vier Telemark. So we are in Scandinavia. Potentially. We cannot move. It's a photosphere. And the quality is not ideal. So this is a very tough round. I think it says NO. There, .no. So we are in Norway. And Odds Ballklubb. Could be a sponsor, to be honest. Okay, we've narrowed down to a country. Now we need to narrow it down to a city. You have the name there, like Surjare or something arena. We get the NO confirmation there with the dominoes. Okay, this is Odds Ballmurd, which is the thing that we were reading here. Ballklubb is probably the best quality we're gonna get. So let's get into Norway, see if we can add anything up with those words. Odds Ballklubb. So Odds potentially is the name of a city. Is it ever all the way up north? That'd be crazy. Norway is pretty vast, actually. People don't realize it connects to Russia. Obdal? No, it's not Obdal. Odd. It has to be somewhere that starts with ODD. That's why it says that. Odd. So we got 30 seconds left. This is tough. I don't see any city starting with ODD. And if I zoom in one more time, it's going to get absolutely out of control with the amount of towns that will show up. Time's running down. This might be an incorrect one, unfortunately. But yeah, I don't know where this is. I don't know. I haven't been able to find this one. Skien. Oh, okay, that was a tough round. City of Skien in Norway. Tough one. Let's continue. Okay, that's a stadium obviously there. Cars have the EU stripped. So we're in Europe, in the European Union. Let's get closer. Ooh, Brann Stadion. So, is this Norway again? Brann Stadion. This definitely rings a bell much more than before. Brann. Isn't there a big city here that I'm thinking of? Need to work on my Norwegian football. I mean, it's very niche. Bergen. Ooh, it says Bergen there. So yeah, Bergen is the big city that I was thinking of. Let's get into Bergen. Nice little investigation there to find the city. I have 1 minute to find the stadium now. Brann Stadion. Yeah, Brann Stadium. Get confirmation that is here. So to get the 5,000 points, stadium is to our south, so we're in the north somewhere. Stadium is to our southwest, so we're in the northeast, potentially on this road. It's a little passageway that is that ever that? It does make sense that we are here. This is greenery. I'm gonna send it there. Hopefully it's good enough. It was exactly where we were, 5,000 points, 10 meters. Great find there in Bergen, Norway. Let's continue. Tranmere Rovers. Rovers. Okay, so yellow license plates in the rear, so we're in the UK. Tranmere. Tranmere is not a place that I've heard of, definitely not. It's probably a very niche place in the UK. But is it findable? Potentially. Let's try. We're using pounds, definitely in the UK. Tranmere Rovers. I wish I had like a relative area to check where this could be, because Tranmere doesn't look like the biggest of places. I'm gonna have to zoom in like maybe to this level to zoom to look for it, to scan for the name. Tranmere. These UK rounds can be trickier than expected because they have a lot of clubs in small places. Tranmere. It might be screaming at me on screen. Apologize if it does, but Tranmere. I don't see it. It's so many towns in the UK. It's actually a bit like confusing and dizzy. Makes me dizzy just looking at so many town names and looking for one particular one. Okay, 5 seconds left. Unfortunately, we're not gonna be able to find Tranmere Rovers. Yeah, it could be Liverpool. I did look in there, but Tranmere. I'm pissed off at myself. I could have done that better because I read somewhere that it said something related to Liverpool. Like, anyway, let's continue. Ooh, Huge stadium, and we have the name of the city there, so amazing, amazing, amazing. We're talking about Durban, one of the most beautiful and large cities in South Africa. So let's get into Durban. It's probably this stadium, isn't it? It's probably that one, even though there's a big one next to it, but no, just the shape of it, very oval looking, hints more to this one. It's a bit further away from like downtown Durban, center Durban. Could it ever be this one though? It's cricket ground. Coastal city, actually in the Indian Ocean, not the Atlantic. And as we look at the map and appreciate Durban and its geography, I'm pretty confident that it is where I've clicked. And yeah, I'm gonna send it. Confident. It is correct. Get in, nice round there in Durban. So yeah, that's the third round done. We got 3 out of 5. So we're up to 12 out of 15. Not bad. Let's continue. Okay, where are we here? It's a photosphere again. Let's zoom around. Ooh, Cambodia. I mean, it does says that there, and this language is Cambodian, so definitely in this country of Cambodia. Is ever the capital? Phnom Penh. With the amount of development there is with this building here particularly, and yeah, these towers and everything, I think it is fair to say we're in the capital. Now, is it a huge stadium? It's not. It's actually very small, so it might be hard to find, but let's go for it. Cambodia in Southeast Asia, of course. Phnom Penh being the capital. National Olympic Stadium. This looks large. Like, I cannot see the stands, but just this whole complex looks fairly large, so I'm gonna say it's not it, but it could be. Let's scan other places of the city. Giant clock, no. Let's look for other potential stadiums. What is that? That's probably too small. Soccer field. It's not a field. We're looking at a stadium. Old stadium? This one doesn't look too bad. What is this little box? Like this little... Could be. Do we have these towers? These 2 towers could be a giveaway. I'm not sure they show, but the size of this makes much more sense. Maybe the square is this roofed area. This thing is this roofed area that we're looking at. I think I'm gonna send it here. I like this more than the previous one actually. Let's go. Oh wow! We found that one in Cambodia. That's insane. Really cool round. Let's continue. Yodoko Stadium. Okay, this one is official coverage. By the name of it, I think it's Japan. Yodoko sounds very Japanese, and we do have Japanese script. I think it is Japan. So Yodoko Sakura Stadium. Okay. Is Yodoko a place? I mean, I've heard of some Japanese cities. I haven't heard of Yodoko. Sakura. I was trying to make that out, but Yamaha, is that Yanma? I don't know. Yanma, Yodoko, Sakura, something like that. We gotta scan Japan now. Look for a place called like that. Yodoko, Sakura. No, probably not Sakura. Sakura's probably the name of the stadium. Yodoko. I like Yodoko, but I don't know where it is. Ever in Okinawa? I doubt it. It's actually fairly big, so it might be a big city. It might be Tokyo. Wait, can we? What does it say here? Osaka. Oh, okay, okay. I like that. Osaka. So if we're in Osaka, and it's a Yodoko, is that neighborhood? Okay, we don't have much time left. We've lost a lot looking for places in Japan, but With a bit more time, I might be able to find this. Let's not give up until the last second, though. Yanmar Stadium? Is that what it says there? Yanmar? It might be. It might say Yanmar, you know. I think I'm gonna go here. Okay, so stadium is to our east. We're in the west of the stadium. We're in the west here. We'll find out. It might be wrong. Oh, but it's correct. Oh, I was in the stadium next to it. I'm actually in the border between the two. Ceres Osaka Yudoko Sakura Stadium. Really cool investigation there to find it. Do you think that's correct? I'll count it. I don't know if you guys will count it. It's on the border, on the fence. Anyway, let's continue. El Camino Real Autoroute. So we're in Spanish-speaking world, but it feels like US. Southwest University Park. I would love to read that in the small print. It could help a lot. El Paso, okay. So El Paso is a city in US that borders Mexico, if I'm not mistaken. Or it's close, maybe in Texas. Where is El Paso? El Paso, yeah, here, next to Juarez. Sun Bowl? Is that the Sun Bowl? Southwest University Park? Do we have the university nearby? Yeah, we do have a lot of universities here, but what's the name of this uni called? Interesting. University of Texas, El Paso. Could be, could also not be. There's another one here. Estadio Olimpia. Oh, this is crossing the border. Wait. We gotta be in the US, not in Mexico. I liked what I clicked because it's a university ground and we are in the university. I don't want to go too far away from center. Ooh, Southwest University Park. This one looks better actually. Southwest University Park. Yeah, it is here. It's this one. So let's go to the beginning. Stadium towards south. If anything, southwest or in the northeast. We're in this road. North Santa Fe Street. Do we have confirmation? There's Missouri crossing. There is Missouri crossing. Ah, come on. Nice round there in El Paso. This is probably like a baseball pitch or something like that. Let me know in the comments. Correct. Let's continue. Cagliari. This time we're in a different part of the world completely. We're in Italy. Cagliari is a big city in the island of Sardinia, as you may read there. Sardinia. In Italian, Sardinia. So yeah, Sardinia here. The second biggest island of the Mediterranean, actually, after Sicily. And Cagliari being the biggest city in the south. Can we find the stadium? We should be able to. Let's look for it. Stadium here. I like it. I like it. I had a name of the road here to get confirmation. Alziator. And this is kind of east. Interesting. It's like a roundabout with a park. Is this Alziator? Yeah, Alziator. Okay, confirmation. We found the stadium. Ex Stadio Santelia. In Cagliari, Italy. We're literally right where this crossing occurs, so I'm confident sending it there. Cagliari, team in Serie A, first division, and yeah, pretty famous club if you follow football, at least Serie A, one of the top leagues of football. Correct. There's one. Okay, this time it feels like we're in Latin America again. Agu, it feels like. We have the name of the stadium, Estadio Manuel Murillo Toro. Okay. I'm thinking potentially Colombia. We got yellow license plates, so it is Colombia. Now, which city in Colombia? Let's go around the stadium, see if we can find any clues. We'd love to get the name of the city. Ibagué. Okay, I've heard of Ibagué. Surely it should show up. Yeah, Ibagué is here. Which makes it easier because sometimes, yeah, Estadio Manuel Murillo Toro. Very good one. Because sometimes if the city is not too large, then there's not that many big stadiums, which makes investigation of finding this actual location easier. So yeah. Ibagüe, Estadio Manuel Murillo Toro. Stadium is to our east, we're in the west. So we're here. Is there like a three-way? Like a little junction? I'm not sure I see it. Is it this? Yeah, I think it is this little park here. So we're south of that. So we're like here. Send it. Correct. Fantastic. In this one, we got how many? 5 out of 5, if we're counting the Japan one. So we were at 13 plus 5. We're at 12. 17 out of 20. Let's continue. 17 out of 20 is actually insane. Anyway, next up. We're outside a stadium. Feels like Latin America again. We get Portao, so we are in Brazil. And then we get the crest. It says Internacional, so yeah. We're in Brazil. Internacional de Porto Alegre. City in Porto Alegre. And I'm confident saying that the stadium, even though I haven't seen it anywhere, is called Estadio Beira Rio. So let's get into it. Let's get into the map. Porto Alegre in the south, in the state of Rio Grande do Sul. And the stadium, Beira Rio, is here. Do we read Inter? Yeah, Inter's here. So I think I'm confident saying we're here. Right next to the river. Or this opening. So let's get to the beginning. The stadium is to our northwest. We're in the southeast, as it exactly says. And we're next to gate 5, Portao 5. So here, 5. Literally right in front. Yeah, 5,000 points. We were in front of, the marker was in front of 1, but regardless, really cool round there in Brazil. Let's move on. Ooh, okay. We're inside a stadium. We cannot move. And the quality is not ideal. Now, script looking, I want to say Japanese. Ooh, FC Tokyo. Okay, we read that in someone's back, which helps a lot actually. So let's get into Tokyo, capital of Japan, one of the largest cities in the world. So this is going to be tough. Also, we don't have any other clues as to the name of the stadium. I'm sure there's going to be multiple ones, even though this one looks very large. It's probably one of the biggest ones of the city. I'm going to start in the center and pan out as I scan. Minato City, no. Koto City. There's so many cities, like suburbs in Tokyo. Wow, this is actually super tough. What is this? No, it's not a stadium. I haven't been able to find a single stadium now that I say that. I've jinxed myself. Okay, time's running down. Do I have a guess? That's what I mean, you know, such large cities. We got the city straight away, but finding the stadium is coming to be a nightmare. There's some stadium here. Japan National Stadium. Okay, this is my best guess here. Japan National Stadium. There's a few grounds also, but I'm gonna go here. Why not? I was wrong. We're pretty far on the outskirts. Tokyo FC. Ajinomoto Stadium. Do we even read Tokyo FC anywhere? That's a tough round anyway. That's not correct. Definitely, that's very 17 kilometers away. Let's move on. Next round, we are in Switzerland, ladies and gentlemen, in the city of Sion, as you may read. Beautiful Alps views. And we get the Swiss flag. We get German language. A bit of French as well. Actually, I think Sion is French, so yeah, we're in French speaking Switzerland. Oh, let's go back to the inside. It looks so beautiful. Now let's get into Switzerland and secure the 5,000 points. Sion here. It's not the largest of cities, so yeah, we found it. Very cool round there. I love the geography of this location. Like, imagine playing here and seeing snow and Alps. Like, absolutely gorgeous. Switzerland, one of the most beautiful countries in the world for sure. Let's send it. And it is correct. Next up, ooh, Orlando City, Exploria Stadium. Okay, cool. So let's get into the US, Florida, Orlando, famous city because of Disney World and so on. Now, Orlando's a huge city. Does it feel we're central? Kind of does. Look at those buildings. Or does it feel we're more in the outskirts? Stadium here. Camping World Stadium ever? Inter and Co Stadium? Orlando City. Wait, is this a stadium? What is this? Why doesn't it show? Okay, wait a second. We have the name of the streets. Glen and Church. Glen and Church, literally, on screen. So, okay, so we came from Glen. So we can go back to the beginning. It's called Exploria Stadium, but it doesn't say that from Google Maps. But yeah, I'm confident saying it's here because of the name of the road. And Stadium is to our west. Stadium is to our east, sorry, which means we are on the west. Next to the parking lot and such. So yeah, let's guess there. Nice find there in Orlando. Next up. Oh, okay. I zoom in into the word that says it all. We're talking about one of the most iconic stadiums of the world, Maracanã. We are in Brazil. Yeah, it looks like Brazil as well, with greenery, with the water not too far away. And yeah, we're talking about Maracanã, one of the most legendary stadiums of the world, definitely Brazil. I'm just going around to see how it looks like from a different angle, from the outside, of course. Cool. Now let's find it in the map. Rio de Janeiro. Where is it now? It's actually, okay, here. This makes a lot of sense. Maracanã, okay, there you go. Stadio Avenida Rei Pelé, okay. Really cool. What a footballing nation really Brazil is, honestly. They live and sweat football. So stadium is to our southwest, we're in the northeast. So we are close to Avenida Rei Pelé. There's like a bunch of crossings and whatnot. We're in the northeast. If anything, more east. So maybe here, actually. Somewhere here. We're outside the stadium, somewhere here. I'll count it. If it's the stadium, I'll count it. Let's go. Wow. You're telling me there's a stadium called Maracanã in Panama? Okay. That one is my bad. I knew there was water close. I mean, it is close to where Maracanã is, but I never expected it to be Panama. That's crazy. That's crazy. Wow. So how many we get correct? We got correct 3 out of there. We were at 17, so we're on 20 out of 25, which implies we're halfway there. 25 out of 30. Let's continue. Next up. This looks like Turkish, with the 2 dots over the U and the C with the scribbling. Okay. Turkish flag as well. Fairly big stadium. Izmir. Okay. I was looking for a city name and we found it. Izmir. Izmir is a very big city of Turkey in the west. Cool. Now let's try to find the stadium. It's a very large stadium. Really cool outside. From the outside, so yeah. Let's look for it. Let's look for it in the map. It's probably our best. Stadium here, but so far from the center. I mean, sometimes they are far from the center because they do require a lot of land and so on to be built. What I was thinking is, you know, there's a bunch of buildings on that side. Like center is north, so it could be the one that I clicked originally, right? This one. It's not crazy. What does the angle of the road say? So if you look point north, it's east to west. So it could be here. It could be, but I'm not fully certain. Oh, we have the name of the stadium, Al Sankay. It's not that one actually. Al-Sankaya doesn't seem to be anywhere. Okay, we can keep on scanning. We have time. Not that much, but we can. It's a big city, Izmir. Wow. I've never dove deep into Izmir. Atakur. I think it's this one. Stadium is to east, southeast. I think it is this one. Oh, it wasn't that one. We were 2.4 kilometers away. It didn't even show. Well, it did say the POI, Alsancak. Anyway, cool exploring Izmir in Turkey, one of the biggest cities of it. But yeah, that one won't count, unfortunately. So we keep at 20. Next up. Venados FC, bienvenidos. Estadio Carlos Iturralde Rivero. Okay, so we know we're in Latin America. We know the name of the stadium. We have the MX. So we're in Mexico. Now, the only thing we're missing here is the name of the city. We have the fixtures of the team playing. Ooh, does it? Oh, it says where they're from in the crest, but in such small print, like right there. I want to say this is Yucatan, but Yucatan is a region, Nusca Peninsula. Yucatan is obviously this huge peninsula here, right? I'm gonna go into the biggest city and see if there's a team called Venados. Oh, Carlos, no way, come on. You gotta follow your intuition here. So yeah, Venados FC, Estadio Carlos Iturralde Rivero. Cool, in the city of Mérida in Yucatan. So nice investigation work there to find it. Stadium is directly west. So we're in the east, probably like there. Let's send it. Nice find there in Mexico. Next one. Okay, Crédit Agricole. Crédit, so we're in France. Lens, okay. RC Lens. Team from France, from Ligue 1, first division of French football. Lens is a fairly large city, I've heard of it. I think it's somewhere here in the east. Can I find it? Lens. Wait a sec. I thought it was here close to Reims, close to Metz. Interesting. I shouldn't zoom in that much because it's fairly sizable. It's not that far north, close to Lille. I thought it was here, this area. Metz, Nancy, Strasbourg. Ooh, okay, I've lost a lot of time now. Should be able to find this. Where is it? No, it's not. I'm sure it's east of Paris. Oh, this is embarrassing. It's not Reims. It's not Amiens. It's called Lens. I'm pretty sure there's a city called like that. Is it more south, like close to Dijon, Lyon? I'm perplexed as to why it doesn't show. I've got it all wrong. I've got it all wrong. No, my geography skills are lacking me here. Okay, that's unfortunate. Incorrect. I'm gonna be so pissed. How did I not see that? Like, I was scanning Lille in this area, wasn't I? Okay, I'm annoyed at myself. It's fine. Let's continue. Let's not lose motivation. Arena Joinville. Official coverage. Turn around. .br. Portuguese language. We're in Brazil. Good. Now, where in Brazil? This doesn't look easy at all. Okay. This sign doesn't say anything, does it? No. Okay, this round is tough. Very tough. We have the name of the stadium, but okay, I wish I could be able to read that small print. I can't. Here, Bucarain. Okay, that's the name of the place. Bucarain. 47. Isn't 47 like this sort of area? The phone code, I mean. Because 5 is Rio Grande do Sul. Could be like Paraná or Santa Catarina. We're looking for a town called Bucarain. I think it's around here somewhere. It's probably small though, so... Ooh, no, I don't want to zoom in that far because... This is a tough round. Come on, am I losing it? No, lock in. I mean, we've been playing for a while now, but we must keep on. Okay, we might not be able to find this one. Brusque. Ever here? Okay, unfortunate. Time did pipe us down. Oh, we were so close. Joinville was the name of the city. I would not expect a city in Brazil called Joinville. It's the first thing that we saw. Unfortunate. Next up, come on. We need to get one correct to boost our motivation. Okay, German language. Fußball. Wo das Herz schlägt. Okay, I'm not gonna try to pronounce that. Wo das Herz schlägt. Okay. Bremer Brücke. Okay, we're in Germany, clearly. Could be Austria, but I think it's Germany. I'm gonna go around the stadium because maybe the information that we needed was there, but Bremer... Wait a second. Bremer Brücke. That's probably the thing that is gonna help us here. Osnabrück. Is it ever Austria now? I'm scanning for either of these words. Brücke, Bremer. Maybe it's called Bremer Brücke, like literally compound name. Bremerhaven. That gives us some sort of idea that it could exist, but it's not correct. So many cities also in Germany. Wow. It is one of the most populated countries of Europe. I think second next to Russia. Bremerhaven. I mean, did it say Bremerhaven anywhere? No, it's Bremer Brücke. Okay, tough round. Come on, we're getting a lot of incorrect in this game. I'm not liking it. I don't have anywhere else to go. I didn't even find the stadium. This is terrible. Osnabrück. I did read that somewhere, but I did not recognize it as a city. That's my bad. It was right there next to Münster and Bielefeld. So in this round, how many we got correct? 1. Bad. So we're at 21 out of 30. We have 4 more games. Let's try to lock in and get some good guesses. Come on. Okay, so Arsovalen, very niche, small stadium. EU strip, so we're in Europe, European Union. Okay. Arsovalen. Okay, this round looks tough. I mean, the blue and yellow is probably Sweden. Arsovalen. I mean, should I just go straight into Sweden and look for it? Probably. Arsovalen. It's small. Could be anywhere actually. I want to zoom in one more time and scan the country. It's not the largest of countries, so if it's a city called like that, there's a chance I can find it. Arsovalen. Snowy, so there's a chance it is up north, even though it does snow in the whole country. Arsovalen. Unfortunate. Okay, here we're in not winter coverage anymore. Yeah, it is Sweden, 100%. Malardelens. Doesn't mean anything to me. Malardalens Universitet. Malardelens ever place. Not one that I can think of. I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna keep on looking for these places, but there's a timer for a reason, because we can't be stuck on these forever. Okay, it's gonna piss me off when we find out where it is, because okay, I'm just gonna go somewhere. Vasteras. Okay, I never read these words, so I'm not too pissed at myself anyway. Not the best start for this game. Let's continue. Huracán. Okay, I've heard of this club. El Globo, as they call it. We're talking about a team from Buenos Aires, Argentina. I'll give you a quick GeoGuessr tip for Argentina. You see this black dot in the middle of the license plate. This is very Argentinian. You may see all the cars have it. Anyway, I'm determined to find this one. So let's get into Buenos Aires and look for stadiums. Stadium here. San Lorenzo, no, it's a different team. If you don't watch my videos, you know Buenos Aires is one of those cities that has a ridiculous amount of stadiums. So we might not be able to find this one. I found I've seen the Huracan Stadium before. Lanús? No. Independiente and Racing? No. Stadium here. Huracan. Okay, Huracan. Did I read that? Please tell me it's correct. What does it say? San Lorenzo. Athletic Huracan. It says that. Club Atlético Huracan. Okay, okay. I'm gonna trust this. Can we get any confirmation? Anyway, stadium is to the northeast. We're in the southwest. So in this small one, or no, I'm probably in this small one here. I would love to get confirmation with a road name. Luna. Yeah, Luna. Come on. I needed that one. Come on. Great find there in Buenos Aires. Huracán. Estadio Tomás Adolfo Duco. Next up. Familienblock. Somewhere. Ooh, okay. DVB. Borussia Dortmund. Is this ever Signal Iduna Park? Oh, yeah. Before even reading this, I mean, I said it because I saw the crest, but yeah, this is a very famous stadium. Of course, I cannot miss it. I needed an easy one. To be honest, guys, because if you watch my full video, I've struggled to find some stadiums. So let's get into Dortmund, and should show up. Yeah, here. Signal Iduna Park. So stadium is to our southeast, so we're in the west/northwest, somewhere here. Yeah, next to parking. I'm happy sending it, and it is correct, of course. Great find there in Dortmund. Next up, next stadium, Parma. You can see Parma crest everywhere, and yeah, Parma, it says there again. So Parma is a city in Italy. I'm sure I will be able to find this one here in fairly central northern Italy. And there's a stadium here, Stadio Ennio Tardini. There you go. So yeah, I think this one is fairly straightforward. I'm happy sending it here. Let's admire it for a few more seconds, but yeah. Before I click guess, I do want to say, if you enjoy my type of videos, please click the follow button. It means a lot to me. Anyway, let's go for the guess. And it is correct. Next up. Ooh, Stadium Tuanku Abdul Rahman. Okay, here we're in Asia, Seremban. Stadium, what does it say here on the other side of the roundabout? Stadium, oh come on, let me read it. Stadium Paroi Star. Okay, so this is probably, yeah, Malaysia. We have the Malaysian flag. Seremban. Let's get into Malaysia. I'm gonna go into mainland Malaysia, not into Sarawak, which is this part of Malaysia. Oh, Seremban is a city here. Ooh, no way. Tunku Abdul Rahman Stadium. We found it. So yeah, this is a cool stadium here in Malaysia. So the stadium is directly east, so we're in the west in the roundabout, so it's here. So I think we found it with actually a minute spare, so really cool find there in Malaysia, in Seremban. If you're enjoying my videos and you like guessing stadiums around the world, please click a follow, it means a lot to me. And without further ado, let's click the guess. Correct, nice one. So now we're at 21 plus 4, we're at 25 out of 35, not bad. 3 games left, come on. Okay, so we start somewhere called Sosnowiec. I'm not sure, straight away I want to say I'm not sure. I want to say it sounds Polish, and this word definitely sounds Polish. This letter actually with the dash is unique to Polish, so let's try to find it. Sosnowiec in Poland. Can we find it from this zoom level? Maybe not. We gotta zoom in one more time and see if it shows up. Sosnowiec. Okay, I don't see it here in the south. Sosnowiec. There's one similar, but it's not the same one. Sosnowiec. I know I have a lot of Polish fans, so I really want to find this one. Okay, if we zoom in one more time, it kind of goes crazy with the amount of towns there is in Poland. So I'm not finding it actually. This is quite annoying. It's not showing from this zoom level. Is ever a suburb of Warsaw? Sosnowiec is not. That's annoying. That is very much annoying. Sosnowiec. Where could it be? Where could it be? I don't know. Honestly, I'm not finding it. Ten seconds left. Oh, that's annoying. That's unfortunate. I do apologize to all my fans. I know it's Poland, but I don't read it. So it's probably a very small place. We're gonna find out where it is. It's in Katowice. It's a suburb of Katowice. You know, I should start looking into suburbs of big cities. I did so for Warsaw, but I should have done for Krakow and Katowice and the main cities. I do apologize. Next up, Stadium Negeri Pulau Pinang. Okay, where are we here? This is, I mean, it's a fairly big stadium to be honest. But where in the world? I don't know. I don't know. There's almost nothing here. I'm gonna have to do this traditionally like I do GeoGuessr games. There's a sign there that could be our best hint here. Okay, so we're somewhere in Malaysia. We're at KL and Georgetown, which is west. Well, not necessarily because this turns around, but we're nowhere in Malaysia. So where is Georgetown? I've heard of that. And Alorstar. I've heard of Georgetown. Why can I not find it? Okay, Georgetown's here. So Georgetown and Kuala Lumpur are in the same direction. So we could be like, ooh, or an Alorstar even in the further direction. So we're very up north here. So Negeri Pulau Pinang. I mean, it could be this here in this city here. What's the name of the stadium? Anman Stadium, no. Abdul Halim, no. Okay, so which other city like up here in the north? Negeri Pulau Pinang. I would have like sworn that's in this city here. Alorsetar. Like this one I like, but I mean, we're nowhere really urban, so. Oh, that's unfortunate. We're close. With a bit more time, maybe we could have been able to find this one. Kangar? Oh my god, Penang is a region. And yeah, we're not in the same direction, Georgetown and KL. Unfortunate there. It's a little investigation round though there that we failed. Let's move on. Okay, where are we here? Okay, Scandinavia. Breidablik. Okay. Wherever that is. This is a tough round. Small place, small stadium. I'm getting a lot of these small Scandinavian places. It's very tough, actually. Is this Iceland? Is what I'm starting to think. I think it is what I'm starting to think. It's going to Iceland and... Ooh. I'm not sure what I'm looking for. Breidablik, potentially. A lot of the places end in Vik and Lik, so let me zoom out one time to... Okay, Breidablik, it says that everywhere, but I don't read that. I like the Iceland thinking here. Could be wrong, huh? Breidablik. I'm gonna move over to North Scandinavia. I'm not even sure which country this is. This is bad. But Breidablik. Should I go into Reykjavik, look for something? It's probably not a bad idea. Scanning, but this is a tough round. I'm getting these super small stadiums. Stadium here. I mean, yeah, let's at least guess a stadium. Oh my god, it was the correct city. Ah! But how am I supposed to like know that? I didn't read this or this anyway. We got the right city, at least the right country, of course. Next up. Sector Valentin Suarez, okay. Latin America. Banfield, Argentina. Okay, we have what we need here. So we know we're in Argentina. Now, Banfield is the name of the club. El Club de los Socios, Club del Sur. So, what city do they play? Do they play in Buenos Aires? I actually don't know this team, but the fact that it says the South, El Sur, makes me think. I mean, there's not big cities that play in the South. Ever Comodoro, but I don't think there's a big club from this. It's probably Buenos Aires again. Jesus, good luck to me. Unless there's a suburb called Banfield. I really don't think I'll be able to find this. I'll try. I'm definitely gonna give it my best. But okay, this is tough. Banfield. Do you even have the name of the stadium? No, I only have the name of the stands. Jesus. At least let me go for a stadium. I know this is wrong because it says Quilmes. It's not Banfield, but I don't know. Oh my god, there was a suburb called Banfield, but it's quite a small suburb. Unfortunate there. I'm losing a little bit. And this last round, is not present for some reason. Anyway, we're up to, how many did we get there? We got 0 correct in that one. That's so bad. So we were at was it 25 out of 35, so now we're at 25 out of 40. Terrible. Let's try to get to 30 at least. We have 2 more games. Let's try to give it our best for what's left. Oh my god, getting these rounds in such weird locations. I mean, I do love it, don't get me wrong. Okay, so this group looks Indian, and if I'm not mistaken, this is Bangladesh, one of those crazy cities. Super urban, super populated, like the most densely populated place in the world. Bangabandhu National Stadium. Okay. So I assume we're in Dhaka, capital of Bangladesh. Let's try to look for it. So Dhaka, obviously in Bangladesh, one of the craziest places to live, to be honest. It's such a mess when you go there. I've been there actually. I thought it was an experience. Bangladesh Army Stadium. Is it ever that? No, we have a name here. Bangabandhu. It does feel really central. I mean, there's a lot of people in a lot of places in Dhaka, so it could be another place, but I don't know where this is. A tough one. Same here. I know they play a lot of cricket there. National Stadium. I mean, this one's not bad. National Stadium. It says cricket and it says Sherry Bangla. So it does have a different name. Unfortunately, time's running down. What about this one? No. What about this one? No. Let's see. Let's find out. Ah, it was somewhere in Bangladesh. In Dhaka. Again, we got the city correct, but the city's so large that I'm struggling to scan. Also, I've been playing for over an hour now. My mind's starting to fade. Kilimanjaro. This is the UK. You can tell by the vibes. So Kilimanjaro, is that a place? Okay, I'm gonna play this as if a normal GeoGuessr round. I'm gonna look for clues as if I wanted to get the 5k, because I don't know where Kilimanjaro is, and I've scanned the UK vigorously in many rounds and not found it. I mean, sometimes it does help. Well, okay, at least if I don't end in a dead end, that'd be great. Kilimanjaro, okay. Confirmation, that's the name of the club. Now, I would like to know if there's any big cities nearby with like a nice road sign that would help me. Something like that. Something like that helps. Edinburgh. Ooh, Glasgow. Okay. So Glasgow, Dumfries, and Edinburgh. Where is Dumfries? Kilimanjaro. Okay, come on. Now, where's the stadium? Moffat Stand. It's not a large place, so why can I not find it? We have some seconds left. I mean, there's Kilimanjaro Football Club. I think, yeah, it is this one. Okay, I think we found it. Let's go back to the beginning. Stadium to our southeast. We're in the northwest. Rugby Road. I mean, it bends like that, so maybe here. Let's send it. Please tell me it's correct. Come on, I needed that one. Really cool find there in Kilimanjaro, Scotland. Let me pronounce this correctly, I apologize. Kilmarnock. I've never heard of that place, but I found it. I'm really happy that I did. Let's continue. Ooh, AutoZone Park. In the US. Double yellow. Architecture feels from the US. It says Memphis Redbirds, Memphis Police, Memphis Redbirds. Okay, and it looks fairly downtown. I think this one we should be able to get it fairly quickly as we look into the map, as given the size of this. And we are in the junction of BB King and Union Ave. So let's get into Memphis, Tennessee, downtown. BB King is actually here, Alderson Park. I sneeze as we lock in the answer. Really cool find there in Memphis. Come on, let's go. Next up, we're back in Spain. Club Celta de Vigo. I definitely know where this is. We're talking about one of the biggest cities of Spain, one of the biggest clubs in Spanish football. Let's not lose too much time. Let's get into Spain. Vigo is in the west, in the region of Galicia. Is it this? Yeah, it is this. Estadio Abanca Balaidos, and then there is the Tienda Oficial, which is the official shop. So yeah, let's admire for a few more seconds. I love the colors, the light blue and the white. Classic Galician weather with it being overcast. And yeah, wonderful place to go for an away day. If you're liking my videos, please subscribe for more stadium guesses. And it is correct. 5,000 points, 6 meters. Come on. Next up. Where are we here? It's France, I think. Yeah, the French language. Double blue in the cause. I saw it in that one. You see the double blue there, like on the left and the right of the license plate. That is very French. Now, what club is this? The colors feel like Metz, but I cannot see for sure. I cannot move also towards the stadium. Okay, I might have to go around the stadium to the other side. Hopefully we get some information. Ooh, apologize. There was a French car, but we're talking about the Stade de Genève. We're in Switzerland, actually. I was wondering why a lot of cars didn't have the double blue. Okay, anyway. I mean, Genève is close to France, but we are in Switzerland nonetheless. Genève is actually like almost fully surrounded by France. Anyway, let's look for the stadium. One of the largest cities of Switzerland. Where would the stadium be? "30 seconds left. Can we find the stadium in the time ticking down?" We might not, actually. There's a lot of things going on, and clearly football is not one of the main attractions of Genève. 5 seconds left. Oh, come on. I mean, unlikely it is there, but I'm gonna click there. Oh, I should have realized we were next to the main highway. Stade de Genève. Unfortunate. Anyway, we didn't do too bad in this game. We got how many? 3 out of 5. So we're up to 29 out of 45. Yeah, let's get into the 30s and I'll be happy. Anyway, last game of the video. And we start off in... not sure, actually. Oh, yeah, now I know. It says here. Leganés. So we are in Spain. We're in Madrid. This is a suburb of Madrid. A club that's been in La Liga, first tier, but now they've gone down to the second tier in Spanish football. Leganés, you read that there again. So let's find it. This is definitely findable. Panning around the stadium. In Madrid, there should be a suburb called Leganés. And there is here, in the south. And there's a stadium here, is it? Yeah, Club Deportivo Leganés, CD Leganés. Estadio Ontime Butarque. Very cool. So I'm happy that we found that one. I want to take a sec to say, If you're liking my videos, please follow for more stadium guesses. And without further ado, send the guess. And it is correct. Come on. Next one. Okay, we're in a parking lot of a, I want to say small stadium. I have no idea where the stadium is actually. So is there entrada? Okay, so this is the entrance in Spanish. So we're in Latin America, I want to say. Where? What am I supposed to use here to help myself? Okay, let's continue looking for clues. Estamos aquí. Is it ever Brazil? Look how many buses are looking the same. I mean, clearly a sophisticated place. We're in the outskirts of a big city. You can see the city there. Okay, let's go back to the beginning. I'm not sure what the clues are here. This is not ideal. I want to say it is Brazil. It looks a lot. The red soil also hints to it, but I'm not sure where the stadium is nor what city this is. Can we read this sign? Please give me something I can work with. Brasilia. Okay. Brasilia. Okay. In the outskirts of Brasilia, we can work with that, I guess. Capital. It has this really weird shape with this lake, Brasilia. It's really cool. Anyway, so the city we saw that was kind of south. So we're like in the north side of the city. Somewhere in the north could we find a stadium. This would be a crazy find because where even are we? What is this? It's no way we're in the main stadium. No chance. Football club here. There's a football club here. Whatever. I'm gonna go there. Why not? We're on the opposite side of the town. Estadio Elmo Cerejo Farias. That was a wrong one, but yeah, that was tough. Like, how am I supposed to get that one? Anyway, move on. Says kind of Uslat, okay, Serie B, okay, .it, so we're in Italy, cool. Latina, okay, Latina is a region of Italy. Città di Latina, okay, can we use that? Isn't it like, yeah, south of Rome, here. So yeah, I think it's this one. I think this one was easier than I initially thought. We gotta use the clues to our advantage, right? .it. Yeah, I think it is here. Estadio. Wait, no, it doesn't say the name of the stadium. We have this weird thing there, though. That's that. This dome. I don't know what that is. Let me know in the comments. That looks absolutely crazy. Anyway, in the city of Latina, south of Rome, Stadio Domenico Francioni. So yeah, we can send a guess. Follow me for more stadium guesses. Penultimate round. I recognize this crest. And I recognize this stadium actually. It's a very iconic stadium from the Europa League. And yeah, that crest repeats itself here. So we are in Braga. City of Braga. Club of Braga. So we're in Portugal. Let's get into Portugal, north of Portugal. Braga, yeah, I'm literally zooming in straight into it. And can we find the stadium? Is it this one? Not sure it is, maybe. Is it this one? Nah, this is it. Well, how can I tell? Because it only has two stands. This one and this one, as you may see. And it doesn't have on the opposite side. So, really cool find there in Portugal, in Braga. I love how there's like just rocks on one side of it. Yeah, they're playing Portimonense in the first league of Portugal. So Braga, decently respectful team of Portugal. Let's go for the guess. Correct. Fantastic. And the final round of the video, an hour plus in the video. If you're still watching this, respect. In Leeuwen, I've heard of that. I think we're in the Netherlands. Leeuwen, like that. Rings a bell. Leeuwarden, maybe is what I was thinking. Maybe, I mean, can we get outside? Can we get outside? We cannot get outside. That's unfortunate. Or maybe we can. There you go. Buco Stadion. I mean, let's check in Leeuwarden if there's a Buco Stadium, but I feel it might be somewhere else. Buco Stadion. Okay, we definitely have the name of the stadium. We got a .nl as well, so we are in the Netherlands. I would love to get the name of the city. I mean, if you go back to the beginning, it did say something, didn't it? I mean, Delstar ever, whatever that is. We lost too much time there moving around. This doesn't tell me anything actually. It's kind of blurry as well. Okay, this is tough because we see some stadiums, but none of them like the name that we are looking for. It might not be Leeuwarden. We don't have a name of a city that we're looking for. This is not ideal way to end, but honestly, I'm tired. I think from the next video, I'm not going to do that many games. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, somewhere in West Netherlands. Anyway, we got how many correct in this one? We got 3 correct. So we're up to 32. So 32 out of 50 implies that we got 64%. It's not bad. That's not bad. Anyway, that was a lot of fun. I hope you guys liked the video. Make sure to like if you did, comment if for anything that I missed and you want to see next, and subscribe for more content coming soon. I'll see you next time. Peace.